Hello everyone, I hope you are all having a great weekend if you are watching this video when it is released, because yes, it is Sunday and yes, this is the weekly flyby. We've had another short week but with some very exciting and interesting news, especially for X-Plane, and we started with Austin Meyer's post on the X-Plane developer blog. Austin goes through the flight model in X-Plane and he also addresses helicopters. Among other several things, he says that Laminar Research has done some extensive work on ground effect, where pressure waves bounce back from the ground right back into the rotor. And as well as you build speed, the ground effect will go away as the pressure waves coming down from a rotor wind up behind you as you outrun them. But no matter, effective translational lift is stronger than ground effects, so if you can hover, then you can fly. That alone sounds pretty exciting, and that's not even part of the long helicopter related section of the post. In that section, Austin starts with a great analogy as to why helicopters need more power when hover, which has to do with air vortices that cycle from the bottom of the rotor race to the top. It then goes into a lot more details, including talking about vortex ring states, native blade slap noise, and a lot of other interesting stuff. Resuming the post would really do no justice to the article. I am of course not going to read the whole thing here, but you should head out to the X-Plane developer blog and check out everything Austin has written. I promise you will love it. You can find the link in the video description. About a year ago, X-Trident has announced they had started work on the AW109SP, and they have been working on the project since then. The team recently released a screenshot on their forums which shows the cockpit with a placeholder texture, but also a few instruments already working, including a pop-up multifunctional display. X-Trident has two other helicopters for X-Plane, the Bell 412 and the CH-47 Chinook, which was reviewed by real-life Chinook pilot Jeff Tucker, so we are used to the high standards the team has put into their previous work. As we can guess from the screenshot, which you can see here in the video and also on our website, the release is of course not imminent, so don't expect a release date to be provided anytime soon. After some troubled times because of COVID-19 and the overall economic situation, FlightSimExpo is finally coming back in 2023, this time in Houston, Texas. More exactly, at the Lone Star Flight Museum in Houston, Texas. The event will take place on June 23 to 25 in 2023. The museum is a 15-minute drive from Hobby Airport, 35 minutes from Intercontinental, and about 15 minutes from nearby attendee hotels. For the first time in the history of FlightSimExpo, attendees can also fly their own aircraft to the event since the museum has airside access. The area is one of America's largest aerospace hubs. Houston is a hub for two major airlines, NASA's Johnson Space Center Houston, and more are all there. As like in past years, discounts on hotels, airfare, rental cars, and more will be available to attendees. Flight Simulation Association and the FlightSimExpo organization will let you know more in the future. You can watch my presentation for the 2019 event about discovering helicopter flight simulation and other weekly flyby videos if you have missed previous news. See you on those videos right away or next week for another flyby. Until then, take care and fly safe.